races there's so many variables and so many unknowns that you can't control. Or for me, always the concerns are the things that you can't control, and that is, I suppose, horses around you, position, all the variables that you can control. Like, and obviously if we're lucky enough to get him there in good shape, that's all we can ask for, and then ask for the rest. The rest will happen, and obviously I'd imagine we will have more than one runner, and then if that is the case, like, we will kind of make it as level a pace as we can for everybody, and then it'll be, rather than just what can happen sometimes in those races, if it's a crawl and a sprint, you often don't get a true picture of what's there, and all you can ever ask for in the Derby is the horses come out of the race and you kind of know what road to go next. That's what we usually hope for anyway, and then everyone gets a clean run, even pace, and we all know where we're going, and that's what we'll be hoping, so.
Do you really know who you're going to run?
I don't really, but I was just thinking about it because I knew that you'd be asking. I thought now, and I haven't spoken to the lads, and they haven't made any decision at all yet. But I suppose the two horses in the trial yesterday, the second and the third, and I suppose the horse in Lingfield, and then he would be number 4 then, and then if something else runs, I don't know, so that's what I'd be thinking. I thought, and I'm just trying to preempt the way the lads would be thinking, I thought then maybe the horse from Chester might go to the French Derby, the yeah, something like that, and then something might go with him, but that's what I thought would be happening,
What was your take on yesterday's trial?
On the in Leopardstown?
Yes.
Yeah, I was very happy with our horses. It wasn't a mad pace by any means, which was nice, but sometimes the trials can turn into nearly the races themselves, and then because of that, horses don't progress the way you want them to progress. But yesterday it was just very sensible pace. I didn't think it was very fast, I didn't think it was very slow, it was just sensible. I thought I thought, looking at our horses, that they would get further than 1.25 miles, and you would think that maybe 1.5 miles might suit them, so I thought it was nice without being, and I think it was, I'm not saying there were plenty of good horses in there, but it wasn't crazy pace or anything, and it was like a trial rather than like a derby, if you know what I mean, so